Thinking of running AN lines on your car? Here's why you should. Today we're looking at AN fittings. Did you know that AN fittings were developed by the Army and Navy in World War II? That way they standardized all the fittings on the airplanes and various equipment that they had. Before that, the fittings not very universal. They didn't fit well. They didn't hold up well to heat or vibration. So they made a new spec where you have a mechanical seal between this flare and the inside flare of the other fitting. These two thread together, and in doing so, there's no gasket to go bad, which makes them perfect for automotive applications. We're under high heat, high pressure. So the difference between an automotive fitting and a residential flare fitting is the angle right here. So if you look at this angle, in an automotive application, these are 37 degrees. In residential, they're 45-degree flare. So the two are not compatible. The threads are the same, but the flare angle is different. So now we're gonna go over our AN thread chart. So first up on the chart, let's understand what AN actually means. So these are in 16ths. So the AN sizes are in 16ths of an inch. So if you had a 16 AN fitting, it would be 16 over 16 equals 1. So it's a 1-inch fitting. So looking at the thread chart here, we're looking at the 8 AN fitting. So to drill and tap a hole for 8 AN, you would drill with a 45/64, just over 700 thousandths. So if we measure here, we can see that's just slightly under. Typically these are going to run a little bit under both the sizes. And then on side, this one here, the OD thread, if you're looking at your fittings trying to tell which one this is, run a little bit under 750. You can see on the chart here, shows 750 is going to be the measurement for that. Typically these are going to run slightly under as well. To tap these, we use UN thread, which is a fine pitch. Otherwise, it's a standard UN thread, 3/4 16 pitch, meaning 16 threads per inch. So if you took 1 inch on the caliper and measured, you would see 16 threads in that 1 inch. But since we don't have 1 inch of thread here, we could just divide the number out and we could measure from like peak to peak or valley to valley. Just measure the distance of one thread. And in that one thread, we'll take that 1 over 16, and that is gonna be your distance between threads. Be sure to visit our website for any of your AN fitting needs. From weld fittings to hose ends, we've got them all. Max your swap with ICT Billet today.